Welcome back, people. Welcome back. This is the Ordinary People Podcast. This episode, Lord. You know what? As you see, we got a guest host with us today. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. I'm Jay Fuse.
I'm the voice of reason.
I'm Randall.
Red.
I'm T.
Randall, go ahead.
Tori.
Tori.
We appreciate you coming in, T. She's a good friend of ours.
Yeah, she family.
It's her first time on, so let's welcome
She our family. I don't know what she is to other people.
Yeah, let's welcome her. So today's relationship. Wow. Today's topic is relationships and what makes them go bad. I'm sure we've all had good relationships go bad. Bad relationships sometimes turn good. But what do you think is a person? What do you think can start a relationship with that person? Then what do you think may make that relationship go bad? Or what do you think might take that relationship to the next level where it's really great? What things that can occur
And then I got the answer for that shit.
from your past or from things that may occur in your present or
I got one answer for
in
that.
your future.
Communication.
All right.
So it can make it go bad. It can make it be good.
Communication don't have nothing to do with your ex calling your phone. You can be communicating all day with your people. She ain't want you to communicate with your ex for some reason, whatever it might be. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just talking about, you can always control the inside factors, but you can't control the outside factors. And so, what do you do? Like, what do you do if your ex, your significant other, or whatever is hell bent on what happened in the past? What do you do?
Well, you can't move forward if you're still in the past. You
Better
can't.
mature and grow the fuck up.
Well, it's beyond maturing. It is basically like you have to reprogram yourself for a new individual. You can't bring your old baggage and what happened in the past.
Females.
Yeah.
But what about
men too?
Okay, but what men
Because
too?
it goes for both. It goes for men and females.
But I'm
Because if you used to a female lying to you just because she lied to you and you start dating me, that don't mean I'm a lie to you.
I just don't feel like men is that emotional as far as have to wait it out that long to move into another relationship. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you might be right.
That's
Some
something
of
we
us
don't
don't
show.
allow ourselves to get there.
Yeah, we don't allow
that emotional about it because we know what they are. We know what they're gonna do. Like we just know. Like it's the setup. It's all a setup, though. Like it's all a setup. So I'm not even talking so much from one relationship to another relationship. I'm talking about within the relationship because let's say you're in a relationship, significant other gets caught doing whatever, cheating, whatever, something that you don't like, and you decide that you want to stay. It's not fair for you to torment that person that you want to. You say you want to stay. Don't continue. Oh, you did this in the past. You did that. You know what I'm saying? How do you ever move forward?
How do you grow from it?
How do you grow from it? Because you're never going. Because as long as it's like a look in the past, you can't never go forward. And then the nigga gonna get tired of it eventually. Like I've had enough. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what do you do to get over that hump?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It depends on, okay, so you're saying you're in a relationship, somebody cheated, and the other person decided to stay. What kind of conversations did they have, during that time? Okay, I'm gonna stay, so a conversation needs to be had. Something needs to take place in order for y'all to, keep going, and try to, keep going and try to, work the thing out. So once y'all have that conversation, we don't know what's said.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's
I
I know you are. But what my thing is, the conversation that needs to be had is, okay, let's put everything out on the table now. If you're gonna stay, and then after her or him agreeing to stay after all these offenses took place, okay, so you gotta have the conversation about, hey, you staying, you can't be throwing this all over my face. We gotta get past this. But 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna happen like that.
Because it goes beyond getting past it.
Yeah,
As a
it ain't gonna happen like
as
that.
a female, it's like, all right, now that you
Yeah,
cheated,
yeah.
now I got my
Yeah,
guards
we
up.
gonna
Number
bring it
one,
up.
you're gonna have your guards up, and number two is instead of bringing it up, what are you gonna do to make me know that you're not gonna do it again? How are you gonna ensure that you're not gonna fuck up again, or like mess up again? Like you gotta show me things now. Now you gotta prove it because like I could have trusted you from the gate. And now all that trust is out the window. So what are you gonna do now?
It's broken.
What are you gonna do now to make me believe that it's not gonna happen?
But
Go ahead.
But even if that person showed that, you gotta allow them to show that. You can't keep going back and be like, well, every little argument, you can't bring that up if you're gonna grow from it.
But they also can't want you to move mountains and show them. Look, man, if you want to show me, take that building and put it on your back, man. Then I know you're serious. You can't be ridiculous. Like, so I always think, okay, you messed up, but there's a reason why. It's got to be a happy medium. You can't just be everything be your way, and everything. I don't care what it is. And if you dealing with a real man, he ain't gonna just hold on. Like what? He's just not going to. Like he's just not. Like there's gonna be. We both gonna sacrifice. Like it ain't gonna just be me. I don't care what I did. I don't care what she did. Like you know what I'm saying. Whatever you may think is a big deal, you may not be a big deal to him or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying. But it's got to be a complete sacrifice. Nobody want to deal with the bullshit constantly. Like nobody wants whether how right, wrong you are. I don't care. Like you know what I'm saying. You don't care. Like I know he ain't. I know you. I know. For a fact, Jay Hughes might care a little bit. Like Jay Hughes is a nice guy. Like, he might.
I'm a nice guy to a certain degree. Once you get me past that point, I don't give a fuck if you standing right there with a person like you don't exist.
I do believe that too. I believe that once you get to that point, your point's a lot further. Like and so, T said something about she's gonna have her like she would have her guards up, and I think that's what one of my issue is. I don't never let my guards down, and so. When they got their guards up, it's like it's about time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, because here's my thing.
I don't really never not think that something's gonna happen.
Right.
So I have to like mentally prepare myself.
Right.
Even if it do or if it don't.
Which sucks.
So if it does happen, if it do happen, I just will be like, all right, I take that.
Okay.
I'm that type of person. Like, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
So you said something that, a lot of people miss just now. So what would it take for your God to come down?
Man, I don't know. That's the problem.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Like I'm hoping when you
Security.
Man,
It's not secure.
So he got that. Let me. He got that.
Maybe not in that kind of way, but when you think about something that men already have, that ain't gonna make our God come down. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you start talking about security, we got that. When you start talking about job, we got that. Show me something that I don't have.
I'm talking about like security within a relationship where all right, yo, like I've been down at my bad, like and Shorty got me, so I don't have to worry about anything. Like she see me at my worst, so my guard is already down because
I'm with you, and so everything I go into with my guard up. So as you get to know somebody, that's just a little wisdom. You ain't gonna go in there just And so as you get to know the person or whatever, they start letting your guard down. They start getting to know you. You might have a hard time, and they might have your back. But the first argument they have, they throw that shit in your face.
Right back. Even
and so
now,
you
have that conversation, like he said, you have that conversation.
No, I'm not even talking about.
And then they still bring it.
I'm not even talking about you cheating, like something like your money's fucked up,
right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then they know, you broke motherfucker. I had to help you. They use that against you, and then they expect for your guards not to ever go down. They wonder why you don't communicate the same, why you're not a spree, why now all of a sudden everything's off because
that's totally different.
And so now you're going in something that I personally, between me and that person, you say that and then you use it against them in an argument. I just said that because you did this. No, take fucking responsibility for what you said.
You said
it because that's on your heart. That's how you
that's how you really feel.
You know what I'm saying? And so then you go
for a little bit of both.
But still, you know what I'm saying? Whether you meant it or not, you thought it, and so you said it now. And so one thing about your words, you can't take them back.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that sucks because hurt people. So if you hurt me now, I'm gonna try to hurt you because you hurt me, and that's the sad part.
Your hurt ain't genuine though. What you've done is not genuine. Like when I genuinely hurt somebody, I go out intentionally. Like, hey, I'm an asshole. Not gonna intentionally. I'm not going out. What I'm doing, what the fuck I'm doing, is not like I'm gonna go out here and break her heart. It's not that. But when you're doing with that, you're intentionally trying to break somebody's heart. And so for me, it seems like it just really works. Like you just, that's kind of like premeditated, and then just something just happened, second degree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you put a plan together to try to do this.
That gets you life in prison.
Come on, but you understand what I mean? Like,
I get it.
You get it. And so, like, it's just wild to me. And so, okay, to go back to the relationship, so how do you move on? And so now these things have been said. It's always boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna try to, and then it gets to a point where you're not doing that. You're just looking to see what happened. See what you, and so, because you don't do exactly how they want you to do something, they go off. You did this, you did that, just run it off the fucking mouth. And so,
that's gonna be their problem.
So hold on.
They need to get that taken care of.
And so, oh, you can't have a relationship. You gonna let your guards down? Oh no, I'm not. As soon as I start letting it down, I get punched in my face. And so, nah.
I think each partner needs to take accountability for their actions, and if y'all just,
I think you just need to move on because you'll never like like what I'm saying. You'll never ever be able to do certain things. Like you can punch somebody in their face. You can get over fast on some of the shit they say.
Every relationship is damaged some way, somehow. Now, I think it just falls on if that person wants to deal with it. Really, like
it depends on the two people.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
how much is that person?
Even if it's not say it's a relationship in general, with just
how much are
anybody
you willing to take
to deal with that person? Because you can choose this motherfucker. Say I'm not dealing with shit from this motherfucker, but this motherfucker, this I might let him slide. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just totally different. So I think it just comes down to as a person.
You know what, Riz? It's not even letting them slide. Okay, so check this out. So us at this table, if something happened between us, we could go to one another and say, hey, you know what, man, that wasn't cool, man. I really appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And me, I might be like, you know what, I wasn't even thinking. We was just going. We was in the moment. Yeah, we heard you. We was in the moment, and so that's what happened. We was in the moment. Hey, and so we don't have problem apologizing. Yeah, we don't have no problem apologizing. So you gotta think of the two people that's in the relationship, because every relationship is different. My relationship with you is different. My relationship with him is different.
That's what I meant. It's different.
So
it's like it comes up to
but it's also not just about the apology. It's about the fact: are you willing to move on and let that shit go? And
look at the older people that's been in relationships 30, 40, 50 years, and what they always say: we went through shit. But they moved past whatever that it was. He probably cheated 5 times, she cheated 3 times. They ain't give a fuck. Because it's like, they really wanted that to work out, so they just made it work. You see what I'm saying?
But we also
50 years relationship.
But we also have to really distinguish the difference between dating, engaged and married. You can't treat being engaged like you've been married. So what do you look forward to when you get married? Right. What's the difference? Mm-hmm. We're living together, when you're engaged, you're doing everything together, counts everything together, then when you get married. Yeah, ain't nothing different.
It's the same thing.
It's the same. It's bigger to look for, so why you get married? You know what I mean?
Well, some people let that title get to their head and it changed their perspective on what they initially thought of being in that relationship.
Titles.
Yeah.
That's our next one, titles.
And so go back to you said, so you and what it does is communication, because it's also so often how you don't communicate sometimes. If you genuinely have a problem with your people, talk to them in a way, get however you feel off your chest. Mm-hmm. But there's a way you can talk to them to make it go over easier or go over smoother. And so let them know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And there's also a time. Mm-hmm. You don't do that in the heat of the battle. Mm-hmm. You don't do that, you know what I'm saying?
You're not thinking about
because you're going to say something, and then, you know what I'm saying? I try to think. Sometimes you just get pushed to the edge, you just say shit just off the top.
And I was just now, like, I swear, I was just thinking, I was like, damn, well, sometimes I do get angry and I say some bullshit. I don't be meaning it. But damn, I'm hurt right now. I need you to feel it. Yeah. Fuck that. Like, fuck that. And that's just a human, though. That ain't just me as I'm the only motherfucker in the world that do it. It's just humans.
I've grown up like that.
And I feel like, I'm sorry to cut you off. But I feel like even when I come to you like, oh, I don't like the way you do this, that, and third, but I'm also going to be like, you know what, I appreciate that. I'm going to talk to you about the things I appreciate, the things I see, the positive. Like, don't always be negative. Yeah, you got to have that 360.
I think females are more like
I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna batter you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. No, I love that you do this with the kids. I love that you do this. Like, you always take initiative to do this, but I don't like it when you do this. Like,
that's great.
That's that
You got
positive
a
feedback.
positive person
Because you don't
to
want somebody, like, oh, this nagging bitch.
Hey.
Like, you want somebody like, like, she did say,
Some don't give a fuck.
you feel me?
They're real. Some
But
don't
when she
care.
do give you a compliment or
But
something,
yeah.
like, oh yeah, even though she said that shit, but
Yeah.
she did it.
Like that's regular, but you still want to say thank you.
You want to
Type
give her
shit.
a 360
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, that's all good. When you're
Oh,
with a
accept it, give
positive
it back
person.
type shit.
When you're doing that with a positive person who mainly thinks positive is good, but if you're dealing with a negative Nancy, when you soon as you start complimenting them, what they like, so what you about to say bad? Like they already, you got something. The compliment always is like it's leading to like something that you come
if
to
you're
the
in a
back door. Like,
relationship where
because
it's
you're such a
built
sneaky
on,
nigga, and everything you say is and so you can't. It's like, man, do I even get this crazy motherfucker a compliment or what? You be scared to
You say fuck it, like okay.
yeah, if you're in a relationship
I get
that's
it.
built on negativity and like every time you
It's
say
toxic
something,
shit.
every time you say something positive, it's like, yeah, whatever. Now, but you want to say negative, and that's not for you. Like, I want somebody to be like, all right, look, my baby got my back. Like, I may fuck up 1 or 2 times, but she's still holding me
No,
down,
some people
and she
fucked
understands.
up. Some people toxic and they
I
like
was getting ready
that.
to
Some
say,
people
yeah.
like the people
They
they
like-
like
they like
If
that.
you ain't doing that, they feel like you don't love them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to female shit. I ain't gonna do all that, but you get what I'm going with this. You
I
see what I'm
get
saying? Like that's how they feel. Like if you don't do certain things, you don't love them, and you be like, damn.
You talking about
I really don't want to
expand a
do
little bit
that.
on it, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Like in general, like I use me. I've had female. Nah, I ain't gonna use me.
You should.
I ain't gonna
Using you.
How can you not use it?
all that. I'm saying, man, I have females that's like, you know, if I don't blow them up, or if I don't press them out, like, what you doing? Come here. You see what I'm saying? If I don't do these things, they like, you don't really want me. They might start doing bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And I don't really want them to do bullshit.
I don't want to feel like I'm threatening them neither.
Exactly. I'm like, damn, how far do I go with this?
Right,
You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
But
right.
then, you know, you get a little.
Relationships are a whole bunch of games, man. I feel
Yeah,
like.
it's just a lot. It's a
The game's
mixture.
out the window. Things go a lot better. I mean, it takes a while. Because you be playing games, you don't even know you're playing games. It's just who you use. I'm so stuck in who I am and what I've done, it's hard for me to be anything else. And then as soon as you try to be something else, you get punched in your shit. And then like, that's why who I am, who I am. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am because it keeps me safe. Keeps me from having to be worried about anything. Keeps me from having, you know what I'm saying? Ain't not worse than getting your feelings crushed. That's some real, like, that's why people go crazy. That's some real shit. Like, ain't nothing worse than
Depression,
And so, if you don't ever get yourself where you get to that point, you got nothing to worry about anyway.
Sound like a whole lot of healing need to be taking place.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
So,
That's
like I said prior to this podcast, I said, if you don't love yourself, how could you love somebody else? And you gotta know yourself first. You gotta be positive within yourself. You can't be insecure within yourself. Like, you go around like, I can't love you properly if I don't love myself, because I'm not gonna know when to walk out this relationship. I'm not gonna know what to do in this relationship, because I don't love myself. So how could I expect you to love me?
That's a
But
problem.
they can think, you know, some people think they know.
But
They don't know.
one of the problems, a lot of females and males don't have no confidence in themselves.
themselves.
And so they're so worried about what everybody else is thinking, what people are looking at, what people see, and you know they're not thinking about what's really good with what the relationship is. Never thinking that I'm way better than what I think of myself. You know, so now everybody else may think of you what you think of yourself. You know,
First.
so, yeah.
I
So,
think everything
oh, you
is
messing my
about-
confidence up? No, I didn't mess with you. You already had. If I can mess your confidence, you already had that much confidence. I might not help you.
I just said the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Go with
I
that.
might put a little gasoline on it. You know what I mean? But it was already there. You know what I mean? It was already burning.
Dude, when you don't,
I just trying to heat up.
when you don't have self-confidence, when you don't have a belief in yourself, and this is so hard, but it's true. Any relationship you in is gonna be jacked up because now you're looking for. And I'm gonna go here with what he said. Now you're looking for me to validate you. You should know how to validate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I'm doing is adding positivity to it.
Yeah, hyping you up.
You know what I'm saying?
Giving you that extra courage.
I'm the flavor player.
I feel like
And I tell him all the time, yo, I'm the best wingman in Frederick. I got you. I got you.
I don't know why you would tell me that.
You know, this dude right here, he always on joke time. But no, you just have to. If you're not taking a self-examination of yourself, then any relationship you get in, you're gonna always find something wrong with somebody. You're gonna always, you know,
You ain't doing
Not
enough.
you're not doing enough.
A lot of times.
Yeah, it's always gonna do that. So
Doing too much.
you have to take all that baggage that you got and get rid of unpack it. Unpack it. Find out what's going on. Find out why are you like you are. Because you was like that before I met you.
And you know what though? It's not even just being in a relationship with another individual. It's relationships, period.
That's what I said.
Because it's just going
Friendship.
I said that's what I said. Any relationship you in.
And go back
Yeah.
to like when he was saying like, oh, Fuse Unites. I wasn't always like that though. And it's funny when you said it, it made me like have a flashback moment. It's like, shit, I was fucked up to a lot of people.
Man.
It took me years
I'm
to become calm and not really let almost anything bother me. It took years.
So the thing, I don't know anything about him. That's the problem.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, like okay, that don't bother me. Like,
Emotionally.
and so sometimes your confidence comes to a point where it's arrogance. It's just like,
But see, if somebody don't know you, they would look at it as arrogance.
I don't believe that nothing that you saying is true. Like, you know what I mean? And it might
Just
be,
in case
it could be.
it is
It could be. Yeah.
Just in case it is.
Let me get it ain't true. Let me shoot this
Just in case.
So we talk about all this stuff negative. What things could couples, people just starting, people who've been together do to keep the relationship getting better?
Keep having conversations.
I think like,
No.
Other
than that, you gotta sit down at least once a month.
I think keep it spicy, keep it spontaneous.
Go
Like
into the
go on,
conversation
like
part.
go on
Yeah,
like
yeah.
random dates or send a random gift in the middle of the week to let them know, all right, I'm thinking of you. Just different things like
That's
that.
female shit.
But
Guys, leave us the fuck
I
alone.
think we need
Give
time.
us 24 hours.
You need to tell
Give
them.
us some time.
Yeah,
I don't want to call you all the time.
So if you wake up with a brand new pair of glasses on the
I won't care, I swear I
think
won't.
you
I
won't?
would be like, did you give me something? No, now I'm mad. But if you ain't give me yeah, if you got me something, I ask you nothing else. I swear.
socks, right?
I won't ask you nothing else. I swear.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for ready for me. I feel like
Exactly, but it's the one that counts.
time away from each other also helps you. Like,
Yes,
I
it
just think
does.
sometimes you're too crowded.
Mhm.
And you know, when you get a chance not to be with a person, you kind of look forward to them. Like, I think married people, they so often on top of each other every vacation. Now, this one day you get the time just to go hang out with your boys.
Just by
But
yourself.
you should have came
Just
just
that.
one big question. Especially if you got a
Sit
bad
back
back. Well,
sometime.
you a good looking dude, your girl, why you going out by yourself?
Oh, yeah,
Man,
man.
you see what my issue is?
Computer? No.
See what my issue is?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got the gift of gab and a smile to go with it. That makes it best. Don't know, man. You're just a good guy. You know, what's going on, man? Chris, I feel you, bro. I feel you struggle.
A little bit of time.
Marriage counseling. But
Yeah, man.
I do think people need counseling.
I'm like, here's the thing. I need a little bit of space. I like it. If I'm with somebody, I want to hang out with them. I want lights to go get. We have a good time. But all these things in the day be good. Everything be good.
One moment.
That car ride, everything's terrible. It was not worth nothing.
They don't even matter no more.
Say it's done.
Take separate cars. Take separate
Now
cars.
you start thinking about how much money you can spend. Like, I spent this money, and then this, and then we in here arguing. I could have did this in Frederick. What in the world, man? Like, nah, dude. Like, things got to, like, you know. So I made a commitment to myself. I'm gonna try to be more open. I'm gonna try to let my guards down. Try to relax. See how it goes. And y'all see me walking around here looking pitiful. Like some other people don't know why.
I thought it was all, you go. What you say you gonna do again? I think you already like that. What you gonna do again?
I'm walking around looking pitiful already?
No, I'm saying, before that.
Sometimes
what do you think? Hey now, you know, he don't sleep. What I say? I'm tired. Shit. I'm like him. This nigga don't sleep. He don't sleep. Sleep on the deck.
When I be getting ready to go to work, they just be going to bed.
No. What? Well, I'm going to see. 11 o'clock. Alright.
Man, I'm just getting started.
Exactly. Tired.
Yeah, what I said is I'm gonna start letting my guard down a little bit. I think I had started it, but I had to put them back up. And now I'm open up more and just try to be more transparent because I'm not as transparent. No.
Okay.
So it won't work,
You gotta
right?
do it for yourself. You gotta
It ain't gonna work if you do it for yourself. Oh, yeah.
For your kids,
That's
okay.
different.
I'm
But
gonna
you
do it
do it
for
for yourself.
not for myself.
Yeah, for
Myself don't want that.
self-development, self-growth.
Myself, yeah, that's cool. Myself don't want that though. In order for me to go in that direction, myself God want me to go in that direction. I want to go in that direction for my kids. But personally, if it was myself, I would never, ever slow down. Like if it was just me, what? But but it's
That
more worth it.
responsibility.
It's more worth it. Like the slow down, but self, Grand Jones, what?
Just 6'11".
Yeah, come on, man. Stop. What? Don't even bring it up no more. I don't even want to hear that. I retired that name. Got me snorting up here. Walls wide. Just had a flashback.
Oh my God.
Started getting hot. It was cool. Yeah. So yeah, nah, for real. I think we all, whatever relationships, friends, homies, whatever it might be, girls, boys, whatever you like. You gotta. It's all work. It's all work. Like both parties gotta work constantly.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest thing about it. Everybody think marriage is
Sacrifices.
but you gotta work. It's like
You gotta be willing to
you go from
accept
your business to
things.
from your job,
Accept.
from school. You gotta go work. Like in order to make it work, like she
A
said,
relationship is work.
keeping the spiciness work. Like you gotta do something. You can't just come home and sit on the couch.
No.
You can't just come home and deal with the kids stuff. You gotta deal with the kids stuff. You gotta deal with the
And there was
house stuff, and then deal with let me get time to them too, and go do this. And so it's important that you try to develop that relationship with your significant other than outside of business and your kids. It's important. So you lose that. Like relationships can't be built around that. To be honest.
Right. I be tired.
Huh.
After the kids, I'm ready to go sleep.
Man.
I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's also what you gotta want as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think if you want it, it give you more motivation.
You know what I'm saying? Your business
Yeah.
relationship with your people and your work relationship, people can't be better than your relationship at home. You understand what I'm saying? My relationship with my homeboy better than my relationship with my girl. That's weird, first of all. But
Not like that.
Yeah.
He said that right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
So,
Paul, she says a while. I just helping him out a little bit.
I know something.
You gotta have the balanced relationship across the board.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
These dudes.
These dudes.
Paul, no, I'm saying. I ain't hear that. I was
That's the regular
program.
So
Any relationship takes work.
can we
Time.
cut that segment right here and then do something about sports real quick? And then
Oh,
Shit.
all these.
That's the shit they come out with. Y'all gonna have cavities.
Yeah, that's
We only eat candy
on this day.
I know a nigga got some cavities for your ass. Go ahead. He's all got
From a distance.
He's all candy out. I guess it's
That's a spot.
I didn't even hit that shit like this.
I think they'll never be able to sneak up on anybody.
That nigga run like a railroad track.
We're right in the form in the hallway. Well, I knew that was you. Excuse me.
He got that.
Oh shit, I knew that was you, boy. Excuse me.
Speaking of the devil.
Go that way. Please.
You call him Dexter.
That is terrible.
Stop talking about me.
Oh my god. Thank you, dog.
We don't talk about his relationship.
No.
Shit, right?
Oh man, I will not.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Do not.
Sports, right?
Sports. Ravens, go ahead and hit it all with.
Ravens.
Oh yeah.
Who you want to talk about?
That'd be Ravens.
I'm not even a Ravens fan.
I know, we're gonna get to the Eagles. We're gonna
Hey, you see,
go over there. We're gonna sit around for a break.
That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. They got two good backs. The young boy coming back. That was the Jets.
Dalvin Cook.
The Jets
Signed with the Jets.
problem. AFC loaded.
Can you see Aaron Rodgers throwing them screens to that nigga?
AFC is
Yo,
loaded.
this season.
That's right. That's all.
You got.
That's what you wanted.
Baltimore. You got Cincinnati. You got Kansas City. You got the Jets. And Miami's supposed to be halfway decent. They saying it, man. And you don't know what Cleveland's gonna do because you don't know what.
Sean Watson.
They said it's still supposed to be decent. Like AFC loaded.
Oh, this is gonna be a good season. It's gonna be a good season.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait. Lamar Jackson. He got. We're talking about the weapons they got with Flowers and stuff. They said the offense is spread out now. Like it's gonna be.
Bro, did you? Look, listen. I was watching.
I thought he did.
I was watching a clip from the practice squad what they was doing against the Redskins. I said, good night. Some of the plays that they was embarrassing them boys.
We played the Eagles first preseason.
Yeah. They was,
Y'all play. Yeah. It don't matter.
1 point. Go ahead, man.
We'll get y'all's ass.
I mean, first string wasn't even in there though.
No, that's my point.
You know what
We would have blew him out.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Listen,
Listen. Hey, Derek,
listen.
He can't agree. He raised. Ain't he raised?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree on anything.
Well, you can't. But that's y'all division. You don't want them. No.
He's a Commanders fan.
So,
That's right.
And it's supposed to they trying to change the name back.
Ravens.
Ravens.
They ain't changing it, man. Ain't going with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really care. He beat them. They're never good. So who cares what their name is?
Who?
The Commanders. Exactly.
That's why you should never go with them. You see why I said don't help
the Washington. The Washington.
we beat Philly at least once a year.
Okay.
So I think we were the
Yeah.
first team. I think we was the first team to beat them last year, wasn't
Right, the only ones, really.
First
Shit.
team. He was
The only ones.
He had to come back and beat their ass because they was out here bragging. And they said these streets. I had to call my man. I was like, homeboy. I said, hello? My man. I said, my man. I don't let the Skins beat y'all. The Skins. Come on, bro. I had to bang with the nigga. He wanted to say something. I was like, bang. Stop, bro. Stop, man.
Just saying, Baltimore looking good overall right now. O's in first place.
We got to think they're going to have, like, I think Anderson's top 2, 3 tight ends in the league.
Yes.
I think the only difference between him is he can block and he can catch the ball, so he makes it real hard. I mean, I just don't, they're going to be a problem. If Lamar Stewart, I think he's going to do.
Supposed to do.
If he just stay healthy.
I'm about to say don't get
Listen,
injured.
so you know we don't
I think
have
that's
that
what
we don't have
Chase
that staff no more, the strength training staff and all of that. There was 3 players on the Ravens that I read about that had the same knee injury as Lamar. So that whole staff is different now though.
Not that he was sitting out because of his injuries, but I think now that he got paid, he's going to play through his injuries.
If you got to,
You know,
yeah.
ain't no doctors ain't got to worry about
He
what
ain't
he's
gonna
going to
tell him,
do.
nah, I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, he'll be like, he
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about it. I think, you know what I'm saying? He's a special player.
Yes, sir.
He got the weapons now. The offensive line look good. He can spread the offense out without having to worry about always dumping it to Andrews.
Well, that
Because
means
everybody
second
knows, you see Andrews coming across the middle, 95% of the time it's going to him.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. Since early predictions, you can change. Who you got going to the Super Bowl?
If we say
Both teams, do I got to pick both?
Both.
Come to me last, come back.
You
Come back.
You say come to me last.
I know I'm going to go with Raiders, but you got to do somebody else. Come back, I got to think.
Go ahead, baby.
I'm gonna say
I can't pick it like that. Not division. Stupid shit.
of course, depending on being healthy, I'm gonna pick Philly to go back, and
He got a repeat Super Bowl. He already said it.
I'm getting ready to say it because
A repeat Super Bowl. I can say it.
ain't nobody going and get. I mean, I know Ravens gonna be good. I know all these. Joe Burrow hurt. I know all these people.
I know
all these people getting hurt.
I know where we going.
If
I
you
know where we going.
you gotta go to Kansas City. You got, in order to beat it. In order to beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
Yeah, that.
So I'm gonna say it might be a repeat.
Okay. Okay.
It's a possibility.
I mean, it's a good choice. It's hard to say you're just gonna go beat Mahomes.
Just like it was hard to go say you're gonna go beat Brady.
Mhm.
You wasn't just going in Foxborough beating no Brady.
Hughes? Mighty
That's
quiet.
tough. That's tough.
So want me to go?
You can go spin the.
I think it's gonna be the Ravens and Eagles.
Ravens and Eagles.
I really
That's a
think.
good
I
pick.
really do
That's a good
because
That's a good fit.
I think the Ravens they
Both
burst like
bursting.
they should, and I think Lamar Jackson is just as dynamic as or more than Mahomes. He just hasn't had the weapons around him.
Mm-hmm.
Now he got weapons around him. He got an offense that simulates the weapons around him spread out. I think it's just gonna be a real problem. Like, how you going? He did all this with a compact 8-9 in the box. He was
Right.
running ball on that. Imagine when they get 6 in the box. What? They gonna have to. And so I just think it's gonna be a problem.
It's
as far as the
definitely
Eagles,
gonna be a problem.
might be a little biased on
Ain't
them.
nobody.
I just don't see anybody in the
Ain't
city
nobody.
right now that's gonna be like, you know, everybody got out the Cowboys. Like, I
They
think
gonna
the
choke.
Vikings. The Vikings are always gonna be the Vikings as long as Kirk
It's San
Cousins.
Fran.
Yeah, but San got young quarterback. They're gonna come ready. I just don't see. I would say San Fran's gonna be our biggest.
Because of their defense.
Yes, because they're
Because of their defense.
That's what I
But, I mean, don't
I
get me
would say
wrong.
Ravens and San Fran again.
If that quarterback comes on, their offense is
Who,
just
Purdy?
they got.
They got some weapons too.
Fran do, I'm telling
I think Debo. They got McCaffrey. They got what's his name? The tight end.
Kittles.
Kittles, and then they got a
Your
receiver.
boy, Brandon Ayuk. Yeah.
They loaded. Loaded.
The season gonna be good, man. It's gonna be.
So that's
So
what
who you bet?
I
So
could definitely see. I could definitely see Ravens and the Eagles. Because they wanted the top ones. It's hard to really pick anybody else because of the squad. I mean, look at the lineup. You're not going to double Odell. If you do, you still got to worry about Lamar. You're not going to double Andrews, and if you do, you got to worry about Odell. And you still got to worry about Lamar. You still got Flowers and J.K. back.
Yeah, Dobbins.
So
they got a hell of a running back too.
and we got
What's
Evans.
what's the other dude? Duvernay.
Yeah.
So
We got all threats and everybody healthy for once.
I think it's
So
San
it's
Fran.
gonna be a problem.
I think if San Fran can get past KC, then it's the Ravens and San Fran again.
No.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Okay.
We're gonna see. That's my prediction.
San Fran.
San
What's your
Fran.
prediction again?
Fran.
Who?
They gonna have to play Kansas City, right?
Nah, they
That's right.
Is they gonna play Kansas City?
nah they in AFC, NFC.
They gonna play them in the playoffs? Either?
Nah,
Not to the Super Bowl.
not to they won't play to the Super Bowl.
So San Francisco had to get past the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Don't worry, go to the Super Bowl. And not gonna.
And you
I don't know.
said
It depends
Joe
what Kansas
Hurts,
City
right?
do.
Well, Joe Burrow for Cincinnati.
Yeah, he's
He hurt.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
Is he out for the? Oh, okay.
Nah,
He
he
just
just
tapped. He'll be back.
strained calf.
He won't do anything.
He probably back in like what, third game.
He might be back for week 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just looks a little tender. They said right now.
yeah. But them,
What's that?
hey, but they be playing though.
The Jets is gonna be.
I was just going to say, if Aaron Rodgers get the boys to believe, if they and
He already
they got a good defense too.
He already got
We got to forget, Jets got a good defense
He
too.
already had one last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
He
about.
already got us smoking that shit. He be smoking.
So,
He already got us. Shrooms and shit, hallucinating and shit. He said, it brings you closer together.
Oh, shit, he got it.
You know, I
He got that eyes.
Yeah, they throw the ball and they sleep, catch the flow.
I seen it
be like
before.
JJ.
Right.
I
see him play
Seen it before.
It's that scene coming open. It's like they all, you know, he all calm and shit.
Yeah, he do though. He do.
Niggas, I see the windows coming open. Like,
I'm going to throw it sideways.
that nigga, they got money, they can do wild. They can afford to do wild stuff. This fool flew over there, drank some tea that makes you hallucinate. Like, and went off and talking about, came back, it was, he said, when you see people in there, it's like, brother, we've been through something together. I'm like, whoa, these are real drugs.
I don't want that.
They're talking about, you know, so you can't test positive when you take a leave. Like, they whole goddamn
He
team.
said, I don't care about no, none of that. We.
Let me find out this
That shit don't
motherfucker
matter.
in game 1 and do some shrooms and dominate game 1.
They can be cool. He gonna be floating. When he had his 21-day retreat, remember earlier this year?
Yeah.
He was getting hot the whole time. I mean, off of natural shit, I guess. They told people to put a little discrepancy out. Do not just try this because people don't be mixing it right. People, they said don't be the real stuff and people be gone. Like, gone.
No, the one kid that did that shit, he jumped off of, it was like the 7th floor or something. He jumped out the window. He kept saying he was seeing himself chase himself.
How did he make out?
He did.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna go to an experience. Woodsman.
You said he kept seeing himself chasing.
Yeah, that's why.
It was like
how
the
to say that
version of it. So,
That's what I was wondering.
what did he say that?
Yeah.
I can't see myself.
so his mom said that he left a note. And he was describing all the things that he was seeing.
I didn't jump out the
He kept,
window.
like fighting with
I
himself.
can't see myself. Boom. I can't see myself.
He seen himself jump before he did.
I can't see myself.
This is nigga.
I can see myself. That nigga hit the ground.
Too much.
Hey, I apologize. Yeah, it was gonna be a good football season. Y'all know college football, deep dude.
Yes, I do.
We'll talk about that one day. You want to talk about boxing? I don't know nothing about boxing. I know that boy got built like he was built like Mark Lawrence.
Yeah, he gonna exercise. He get to fight him again. I
don't think he won't fight.
Dehydration clause.
they put it in the contract. Like whoever lost can exercise a rematch whenever they want.
If you want to do that,
Yeah,
He said that Crawford already said.
yeah, but he
Crawford said
I understand.
He gonna do it. He gonna do it.
Man, that motherfucker was
Even
giving
if
that
he lose
nigga
again.
jab that was out of the
Hey,
That shit was like a train.
It's not the point of getting lost. It's not the point of him losing. The point how he get lost. That nigga was beat. He got his ass whooped. He got beat like you.
I don't think he gonna get beat like that at the end though.
I hope not. Not how they stole people.
Look, you know what Floyd said? Floyd said he need to fight at like 164, 158.
Who is Crawford or?
Well, Crawford already said, he said, man, I'm not
Corner no 168. I'm too little for that.
And that's why Canelo said he wouldn't fight him. He said
Charles said he gonna fight Canelo. He coming down to fight Crawford. Shit.
Who gonna be Crawford?
Who?
Yeah. Anybody
I
good?
don't know. Javante called him out too. Javante said he'd go up.
How much would drop? What's
I think he said he want
Javante
35.
35.
I think he said he gonna meet in the middle 154 or some shit.
I was gonna say the highest that Javante went up in a fight was like 142, 143.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said he'd fight at 154.
He hit heavy though.
That's what he said. He said he got glass chin. He was talking big shit.
He was.
He talking big shit. I ain't lying. But Crawford said, Canelo took a shot at Crawford. Like, man, he said, man. Canelo said, he said, what did he say? He said, I'm in this weight class and they in that weight class. It's a difference for a reason.
Man, all these light the butt little dudes be talking all that shit.
Yeah, they like to.
You 135. I was that 6th grade.
Who y'all think Haney gonna fight?
Nobody.
No, he's
about to go up.
Forced to fight.
But he about to go up, right? Wait. If he got to get retired belt, you know, he got to get a belt up if he go up.
Because they was talking about forcing him to fight Shakur.
He got to fight over weight, yeah.
And he's got, we already know he's scared to fight Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
He's scared to fight Shakur.
And if he don't fight Shakur and he go up weight, then Shakur gonna fight for the belt. He got to give up the belt.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
This shit tricky.
Lomachenko beat Haney.
Yeah.
And he gonna fight, yeah. That's why him.
No, that's why we won. Yeah.
Well, he should have been.
Shakur, so they supposed to fight.
They gave that.
Punish that. Man, I was done. He wants somebody else. I said, I walked out. I said, I know he
Haney
won.
was throwing 2 shots and
that boy
Lomachenko was giving him 6 pieces.
Punish him.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
But that's right.
Just start your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about your man watching fighting?
I mean,
What do you have a man?
yeah, I do have a man.
Okay, I was making sure. I just wanted to make sure. And you don't mind him watching sports and stuff that don't bother you?
That's fine.
Because some of these chicks be out here messing the relationships and they be worried about the nigga want to watch the games and all that.
Yeah, enjoy the games, enjoy your sports, get your time because I need my me time. So, go ahead.
It makes a lot of sense. See, that's why you're in a good relationship. You are a reasonable young lady.
Thank you, I appreciate
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you matured. Like, I like that.
Thank you.
But anyway, all right, y'all.
Oh, you want to say that's enough.
It was a great show.
Another great episode.
No, really.
It's been a couple of. I don't think we got that next week. We don't have
We don't have nothing to get until the 13th.
Okay, so Mr.
The 13th and the 30th.
All right, cool.
Because the next one is on the 26th, it's a Saturday.
Cool.
Ordinary people.
Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hit that button.
Like,
Bang.
subscribe, and share, comment, man.
Hey,
Give us
thanks
some
to
time.
Tura for coming out.
Yes.
You can check her out. Where can they check you out at Tura?
At Takes Teas Mobile Bar on Instagram.
There you guys spell that for some people, because some people, some
Slow.
We'll add it down below.
We'll add it below. Look at it. Taste tea.
Comment.
Like and subscribe.
Hallelujah.
Yes, it's the Ordinary People Podcast, man. We out.